All right, this is my first sheitel I'm going to burn. I'm burning 3 of them. Avodah Zarah. Here we go. Okay. This message is for all of Bat Israel. Basically, I'm about to venture on a journey on my own, myself, having learned what I learned about where hair that we use that we put on ourselves for sheitels or payas come from. I did research. I read also a 200-page document that Rabbi Yaron Reuven had given me. I will be burning 3 sheitels, worth a lot of money, but nothing compares or comes close to the reason I'm going to do it. Yes, I read documents. Yes, I am aware. But at the end of the day, it was a hard thing for me. Why? Because we look at wearing a sheitel and we look at, wearing a covering on our head so that we can look beautiful and we could blend in with everyone else and we can look attractive in the eyes of our husbands or, in the eyes of the world. But what we're sacrificing when we do that is we're sacrificing on what looks well and what we do in the eyes of Kadosh Baruch Hu, in the eyes of Hashem. Our Torah clearly says that we're not to benefit from anything that has to do with idol worship, avodah zarah. And even though we're not worshiping our sheitel, we're not worshiping the hair on our head, we're actually benefiting from it. And that being said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring that into my home. I don't want to let that influence my life. And I don't want that to influence my relationship with Hashem. So I am now wearing a kisui rosh. I am now going out shopping and having fun shopping, looking for scarves and the latest of trends and beautiful jewels and headbands and coverings and what matches with what. And I'm enjoying that process because I know that what I'm doing is pleasing in the eyes of Kadosh Baruch Hu. Very pleasing. As a woman, we have a big responsibility to Kadosh Baruch Hu. We are entrusted with raising children. He's given us beautiful neshama that we are supposed to put in the path of Torah. Instill in them what is Yirat Shamayim and what is Achava Hashem and Ava Yisrael. It's a big job for us, right? Everything starts with the woman. We are the home. So, as to our heads and what we wear on our heads, let's look like the queens that we are. Let's look like the princesses that we truly are, the princesses of Hashem. We're not meant to look like everybody else. We're not meant to be like everyone else. We are a holy nation that Hashem has chosen to be amongst himself. We are different. We have the holy spark within us. It's a beautiful, beautiful way of living. I'll tell you a short story. I was shopping and I went to a place where it was mixed. When I was wearing a sheitel, I blended in with everyone else. I went in shopping, did my own thing, came out, and I was done. I started wearing a kisui rosh, and I go in shopping to a place, also kind of like mixed, not 100% all Jewish. And within a span of 15 minutes, I had several women approach me asking me questions about kashrut. Now, when I left there, I said to myself, what happened? And clearly, I stood out. I stood out by the way I was dressed and what I was wearing. It made them feel comfortable to approach me, to ask me questions. I'm not an expert in kashrut, but they felt comfortable asking me questions about what food goes with what, the level of kashrut, pertaining to what they should be, I guess, using in terms of foods and how to identify where the symbols are. I'm saying, why am I getting all these questions? And then Kadosh Baruch Hu is showing me something. They felt comfortable asking me because they saw an observant Torah, Yirat Shamayim, princess of Hashem, shopping, and they felt the ability that they can come up to me and ask me these very important questions that affect what they're going to be doing in their homes. But Israel, consider this very well. We want to do what's pleasing in the eyes of men. We want to do what's pleasing in our own eyes. But let's take it a step further. Let's do what's pleasing in the eyes of Kadosh Baruch Hu. I promise you that when we do something outside of ourselves and what's pleasing to Hashem, Hashem will evolve everything that surrounds us to be pleasing to us. That's our Torah. That's how Hashem is. Here we go, Sheitel number 2. Number 3. Here we go. Kiddush Hashem.